Hey pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Naruto Shippuden. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on Naruto, we got a little bit of a recap about all the different battlefronts, what's been happening throughout the night with all the Zetsus impersonating other people. We got I did forget to mention this last episode. We did get Sakura and Shizune kind of figuring out the whole DNA makeup, and maybe Madara is immortal? Unclear. But besides that, we got Naruto and Bee making their way to the battlefront and getting to see the skills, just like throwing stuff out here or there. And I'm just like really excited, really hyped. It's really, really fun and awesome. We also get to see Gaara coming into contact with his dad. Hasn't quite gotten to that conflict yet, but they have met in the middle. And, his dad is a little surprised because he expects the one tail, and it's one tail, and it's not. So that'll be interesting. Also, I did also forget to mention this Kabuto's surprise. Oh, what is that? Dun dun dun. I wonder if Kabuto's gonna come out of his little hidey hole. We'll see. Anywho, let's get into this episode and find out what's gonna happen with I almost said Naruto. Gaara and his dad. I hope if it doesn't go back there, I'm gonna be sad. Gotta love the dramatic wind. As my roommate calls it, the dramatic hair wind.
What do you mean?
Some time ago, those who now control you removed Shikaku the One Tail from me, and in doing so killed me.
Sealing Jutsu. 9.
Seems so long ago that this occurred. Because, I mean, I guess theoretically it was. This is like, what, the second arc of Shippuden? Because the first one was that really long arc to just say hi to Sasuke.
But thanks to the assistance of Granny Chiyo and my friends, I was revived and am still alive today.
You mean Granny Chiyo did that for you? Wait, hold on. You said friends? Are you telling me that you actually have friends?
What's he so upset about? Yes, he does have friends. And you know what? He's also the Kage. So, suck it.
But at least, here in my final hour, I can finally do something right for a change.
This is one of my favorite arcs, though. This is all of Lady Chiyo. One of my favorite arcs in Shippuden. And he wakes up to a sea of people. Oh, I loved that moment so much, y'all. It was so good. But did his dad just want him to be a weapon so badly?
I've become the Kazekage. It is a leader's duty to eliminate threats against one's village. We must protect it.
What did you say? You are Kazekage?
And that took him such a long time.
I thought it was odd that I sensed chakra types from various villages all mixed together. Just imagine, shinobi united in an allied force.
Well, apparently what you lack in eyebrows, you more than make up for in charisma. Actually, come to think of it, I'm just the same.
Then explain that sorry excuse for a mustache.
I can't with the bickering. Hilarious.
Baby's face.
Are you all right, Karura?
He's just so tiny.
You guys, I didn't want to cry today.
Then do something about it now!
Oh and Naruto are just similar, more and more similar every day. I mean, obviously his father didn't try to kill him. He did everything in his power to save him. But they were considering him being a Jinchuriki right when he was born. And his mom was like,
That child's a failure, too. The rampages have begun like before.
maybe if y'all didn't put these dangerous creatures into children who still don't even understand the world yet, you wouldn't be having these problems.
Tell him about my sister, are you sure?
Okay.
I am well aware that he loves and respects his mother Karura with all of his heart. If that's taken from him, and he can still suppress his rage, only then will he suffice as a Jinchuriki.
But she didn't hate him, right? Am I misunderstanding that? Did they lie to him?
You did very well.
Yoshimaru! I don't understand. Yoshimaru, why did you do it?
Okay. So everything that they showed us before was framed differently.
I suppose it's because deep in my heart, I hate you, Gaara. My sister died bringing you into this world. I can't forgive you for that.
But he didn't really hate him, though. Is this what this is saying?
I tried, but I never could. It wasn't her choice to have you, to be made a human sacrifice. And so she died, cursing this village.
Did she?
The day she died, I felt a wound in my heart that I knew would never heal.
Maybe... I know we've seen this before, but this was like so long ago. So maybe it's just getting confused in my mind because of what we just witnessed with the Kage Gaara's dad talking to him before.
It was part of her curse. It was from her undying rage at this village that you should survive and grow. Her hate lives on in you. You were never loved, Gaara. Never.
But this was all part of that test, right? And this is when he decided he had to kill him.
Something of merit to it after all. Come, show me. Let me determine once again what you may be worth, Gaara.
Oh.
Can you defeat me or can't you?
Yes, Onoki. You must stop me. Against...
Okay, so maybe this is because he tried to test Gaara before and he failed, but now he might pass?
So hurry, kill us and return us to the Netherworld. We'll even tell you all our powers and weaknesses.
But still, it's going to be up to you to stop us. And it isn't going to be an easy task.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm sticking with my theory. This is mostly that he wants to see did Gaara become what he wanted him to be, but failed when he was, like 5.
Gaara, you still live on inside this child.
That really is father.
You have truly grown up, Gaara. What parents need to do is to believe in their children.
And you didn't do that.
Real treasure. Isn't that the whole truth of it, Karura? Now I see it clearly. I didn't possess the ability to judge the true value of things.
What do you mean by...
But she didn't actually curse him.
He's just so tiny. No matter what happens, I will always protect you, Gaara.
Your mother loved you.
And after all this time, okay, I was right. Which it seemed pretty obvious, but things that always like get presented to us in such a weird way. And sometimes I get lost. How could they? LOL. They do that to confuse us and make us think one thing, but really it's another.
If there was anyone Yashimaru truly hated, it would have been me and not you. I'm the one who forced Yashimaru's pregnant older sister, Gaara, to suffer the sealing of Shukaku, the Sand Spirit. But Yashimaru was a consummate shinobi. He was loyal to me, and a reliable Anbu Black Ops for the Sand. He followed my orders for the...
I don't know why I thought that the Anbu Black Ops, like everybody has their own Black Ops, but I guess I just thought that each village called it something different.
I took away everything. Your ability to know or love others. I even tried to take your life. In the end, as a parent, there's just one thing that I gave you. The only thing you got from me was a broken heart.
That's the understatement of the century.
I believe your mother's will is carried in every grain of that sand.
You know, I do kind of like this. I mean, obviously, Mom,
anything to protect you.
This is great, by the way. But I feel like he did need to know this. He needed to know that his mom actually loved him. Or maybe he didn't need to know, but like it's good to know. It was good for him to know. This whole life he felt like nobody loved him until basically he met Naruto and like got real friends and then, you know, all that fun stuff. But this is great.
Mothers are powerful. Yours believed in you and protected you even after death. She's the one who made you what you are today. She allowed you to reach your destined role as Kazekage. And to make friends. She gave you bonds with your...
Wasn't planning to cry today. I'm fine.
All I ever did was torment you. I don't even deserve to be called your father.
My mother is amazing. Thanks to her, I have now received medicine from you, Father.
Gaara.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute.
You surpassed me long ago. I leave the village to you, Gaara.
I kind of love that they got all the Kage in one fell swoop, except maybe the other particle guy. Unsure. Oh, that's the end. Okay. You know, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, I liked that episode. That was good. That was real cute. I shouldn't say cute, maybe. There was a lot of things that got discussed and things I didn't know that we needed to hear. Basically, Gaara and his dad coming into conflict with each other. At first, I'm like, why is this dude so mad? Like, did he really just want his son to be a weapon so badly and, like, loathe him so badly that he's just, like, gobsmacked at the fact that he has friends and people that actually care about him and that he's the Kage? But really, it was because this whole time, well, maybe not this whole time because he's been dead, but, like, throughout Gaara's life, he was like, you know, you are a mistake. You can't handle this. Like, you're not good for the village. I have to get rid of you. And like putting him against these trials that frankly would make any small child waver or, you know, get upset. And I understand that they're ninja and they're like expected to like have more control of their emotions or whatever. But like a typical 5-year-old, maybe they weren't 5, I don't know. But like, you know, a typical child, if somebody is telling them these things or people are always like, yeah, they're going to get upset. Or, you know, their heart is going to like fully break and a monster is going to come out or whatever. I don't know. But like his dad was very quick to judge him and tried to get rid of him. And so now that he sees what he's become, basically since he's been gone, that he's been able to grow and accomplish what he had hoped Gaara would become, but could never actually do for him. Because frankly, I feel like he just tested him the wrong way. But whatever. Gaara made it to the place that he had hoped Gaara would be at 5 years old. And now he's, you know, I don't know, they're like 16 now or something. Maybe. I don't know. They're older. And he is the Kage, and he has surpassed him, is what his father said towards the end. And him knowing, like, now getting to know that his mother actually loved him is really great. And then just the Gaara saying that he was able to receive the medicine for a broken heart thanks to, like, that was good. That was really good. I teared up a little. And I'm glad. Like, I feel like that's not something I really thought about. Like, I thought about it from the perspective of, like, him and his father needing to talk to each other about some things. But I really liked that it was like, by the way, this whole thing was a lie to test you. Your mother did actually love you. And even though that's so, like, cruel and wrong in its own way, at the same time, this, I feel, truly was something Gaara needed. And maybe he didn't need it. He was like, I have forgiven you. Like, I've moved past it. I've forgotten, not really forgotten, but gotten over all of it because he has so many other more important things, more important people in his life and more important things to live for. But I think this was kind of just a cherry on top. Like, even though he has worked through all of that pain and suffering that his dad put him through, the fact that towards that end, one, they got closure, and two, not finally able to know, but because we didn't know that, but he was able to hear that his mother loved him with all her heart, and that is the power of the sand. So I really liked that. That was a good episode. I'm excited. We're going to go to this next episode, and I don't know where we're going to go. Are we going to go back to Naruto and B? I'm not really sure. We haven't really been confronted with any other battlefronts at the moment, other than, I guess, Madara and his Jinchuriki of Jinchuriki past, but I don't know. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. And until next time, bye.